Hey, welcome to Davita's Stampin' Spot. It's almost May. Did you ever do May baskets? We used to have so much fun when I was growing up doing May baskets. And I came across this project that I did years ago that was a May Day basket. And I just thought it'd be fun to share it today. So you may have seen this recently, may have not, but I hope you enjoy watching anyway. All right, so starting with a regular sheet of paper, it is 8.5 by 11. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off a 1-inch strip. Okay. Then I'm going to cut this so it is 7.5 here so you can see. We're going to go to 7.5 by 7.5. All right. Now I'm going to grab my paper and stamp scoring tool because I like to make sure that I'm precise here. So we are going to go at 2.5 and 5. Turn it again, 2.5 and 5. So we're making 9 squares. Now some of you are going to say, wait, that's just like your Easter basket. Kind of, but it's going to look very different. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up the score line on the 2 outside pieces here. So that way, then we're going to flip it over and make sure we cut so it's the same direction up both ways. All right, let's bring up those score lines, get them nice and scored. All right. What did you guys put in your May baskets? Did you do them? We always put some candy in ours and a little note. And we always tried to do it quickly so that we didn't get caught. Did you get caught? I think we always did. Everybody always knew it was us, I think. All right. So got all those score lines done. I'm going to flip it over. This is my outside piece. And I grabbed some of the Easter paper. It had these stripes in it that I just thought were really pretty. We're going to put those on there. One thing you want to watch, and I learned this the hard way, is that if you have directional paper, you need to be really careful how you put it on. And I'll show you that in my other basket when we're done here. Learned my lesson. I had to peel some paper off and put paper over because it just didn't look quite right to me. Doing all 4 corners. All right. Now, there are different ways you can do this. You can open it up like this for your basket. So it's wide like this, and then you have a lot more space to fill. Well, come on, there we go. So you could do it where just the ends meet here and it's open like that and it leaves it really wide. That is not my preference. I like to bring them in and match up the top points. So it's like this. But what's really nice is you can put the strip in between there so your handle looks better. And I almost forgot. I want a 3/4 strip and I'm going to cut off 1 inch because the designer series paper is 12 and my strip here is 9 or 11. Yeah, 11, not 9. Goodness, where'd I get that? All right, I'm going to center that on here. All right, we're going to come back to this, and I'm going to attach, I want to make sure it gets all the way covered up. Yep. All right, so we're going to go down about 1 inch. All right, so we're going to center it here. We're going to go down about 1 inch and put that paper. My goodness, it was beautiful light, and that's the sun must have gone behind the clouds. All right. Then I'm going to flip this over and do the same thing on this side. We're going to go down about 1 inch and attach this so it gets covered up. There we go. Kind of weird to do it in the middle like this, but you'll be really happy if you do that. All right. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put adhesive right up here at the top, and I'm going to bring this basket up or this edge, put some adhesive right here, and bring this one up because I want the 2 points to meet right in the middle of that handle. Then you're going to need to come back here and put a little adhesive on the edge here. Put it back up there. I forgot to do that, so it wasn't holding very well. All right, there we go. So like that. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to put some adhesive again on the handle. Put this one down. And then put adhesive on the edge here so that it will stick down. Like that. Now see how the lines, it works just fine. My other one that I made, I had flower pattern and it had like stems on a flower and I had some issues. So I'll show you that here in just a little bit. All right, so I cut out 1 1/4 circles in the peach pie and then 1 1/2 in the Shy Shamrock. I'm going to use Shy Shamrock ink and I'm going to stamp hello. If you don't have the Shy Shamrock, you've only got a few more days to get it and the peach pie because those colors are going away. I'm so sad. I always tell myself, don't get attached to the in colors, but I don't listen to myself very well because I do, and then I'm sad when they go away. All right. And then I did a bow out of strawberry slush. Put it right at the bottom of the hello. All right. Here, like that. And then I'm going to use dimensionals to put my little circles at the corners of my basket. Using up end pieces. Do you do that? Do you use up all your pieces? So I've got this in my hand. I'm going to flip it over and do both sides. I think these are really cute. Hopefully by now you have your brand new catalog. If you haven't gotten it and you were expecting one from me, please let me know and we'll get that taken care of right away. All right. My May baskets are just about ready. Aren't those cute? So here's this one. Now let me show you the one I did with flowers. And when I first see how the flowers are going sideways here, so I had to put another piece on top because I didn't want all my flowers going sideways. So I really should have thought that through better. So lesson learned. So which do you like better, the flowers or the stripes? And if you're going to do a May Day basket, what are you going to put in it? I'd love to hear. If I can help you out in any way with products, I would love to place orders for you, help you out, and be your demonstrator. Let me know what I can do to help you. Have a great day, and I'll see you next week.